PRC interference in, for example, Don Valley North, quote, could have impacted who was elected to Parliament. This is significant. Justice Hogue further concluded that in Steveston, Richmond East, she found that, quote, there are strong indications of PRC involvement and there is a reasonable possibility that these narratives could have impacted the result in this riding, end quote. So we have an independent justice who has issued an interim report, pronounced on this issue, and we have the head of government, the Prime Minister, saying something different. What are we to take from that when we're looking at the upside for one individual, in this case the Prime Minister, to take an interpretation that we would say is far too generous, but it could be perceived as being misinformation.
Of course it's misinformation,
so, Mr. Barrett, I read the Prime Minister's statement as definitive, and I read the statement of Justice Hogue as being one with uncertainty, where she's saying we don't know, but it's possible. And I'll tell you that as a person who's spent now
do you know what the
fuck
you're talking
years
about,
as a practicing academic, studying elections very closely, trying to figure out why some ridings are won and some ridings are lost. Justice Hogue has the correct position.
She's a liar.
We cannot be sure that each and every riding in Canada in the 2021 election was not influenced by China, and for the Prime Minister to say that he's absolutely certain that Chinese influence had no effect is not a sustainable position.
Evidence.
So what does that say then to Canadians? Canadians who are members of certain diaspora communities, but to Canadians writ large, when the head of government is asserting something that there is no certainty about, as you inferred from Justice Hogue's interim report.
30-second response, Mr. Loewen.
Yeah, I think that's largely a political question, and I don't mean that to dodge it. But what that says about the Prime Minister and his judgment is for Canadians to decide.
Yeah, I'd say with the remaining 15 seconds that it's a political decision and not one that's in the best interest of Canadians.
Have received from our officials and Elections Canada that there is no evidence that there was interference in either the 2019 or the 2021 election.
Let's catch up on some big stories. First one, foreign interference. The Chinese interference, they got Trudeau elected, right? That was the whole narrative by the Conservatives. Except, did foreign interference undermine the integrity of the electoral system? Nope. Did foreign interference have an impact on which party came into power in 2019 or 2021? Nope. Narrative. Boom. Gone. It's gone. Right? Or it wasn't even a narrative. It was just a lie. Right? That's what it was. Media, call it as it is.
Foreign interference is a lie that no MPS name that claim they know who. Pierre will not read the National Security and Intelligence Committee of Parliamentarians.